Hi everybody, Tracy Brown. I haven't been on live this week that much because I've been working, but I've had kind of this throat and this cough and this fatigue thing, so I'm like, it feels a little foggy, everything I want to say, so I'll just save it for another day. But I was still kind of feeling that way, but I'm just talking to you guys, so I thought I would just do a quick little video about, when self-compassion doesn't feel rational, and when loving yourself doesn't feel rational, or it feels like, how could I be okay with this? Because I'm writing this article about the same topic, and I'm really excited about it. I think you guys will like it, and I want to just give you a little bit of a preview, and to go into your weekend with maybe a sense of, man, this is how I want to treat myself for the rest of my life, is that it doesn't make sense to be so loving to yourself that your heart breaks after you binge, or to be okay and to be nice to yourself if your pants don't fit, or when you really were trying to push yourself to eat the food you really wanted to, and everything in your diet mentality brain is screaming, no, don't do it, and then you don't. And then a lot of my clients feel really guilty, like they let themselves down or they let me down. And what I want to say to all those inner critics that you might have in you is soften. Soften to them. Love yourself and love that part of you, because it doesn't make sense to do that, but do it anyway. So every single time, let's say you ate a little bit more than you thought you should, or you're judging yourself, or if you're in this intuitive eating process and you're like, I can't take this, I can't tolerate this, I feel too uncomfortable, my clothes are too tight, I'm gaining weight, and I don't want to do this anymore because it's just too much. What I want to tell you is one thing, is that keep going, and love yourself even through all that panic and all that fear, that it has taken you whatever many months or years to get to this place of being so disconnected, and now that you're trying to come back home to yourself, it can be scary. So don't abandon yourself. Love yourself all the way through, every single little moment, even if it doesn't feel rational. Maybe it even feels stupid to, like, Tracy, this is really dumb. Like, every single time I put on these pants, it's a reminder that I've gained weight and that I've failed, or that I feel like I've done something wrong, or if this isn't working for me. And remember, that's just the voice of all the wounding of all the generations and entities that made us believe that we weren't good enough. So love ourselves through all that wounding and pain, and recognize that the thing that's going to get us through is self-compassion, like every single time. So I can already hear my voice starting to go. So I want to leave you with that video. I want you to think about this weekend. Pick one area where you have a really hard time being compassionate, and just say, you know what? In this area, the way I eat, or the way my clothes fit, or the fact that I don't like to do any movement right now, in this one place, I'm going to be imagine a little dial in your chest of compassion and of self-love. And let me see if I can turn that dial one notch towards just being a little bit kinder for myself, because I only did what I thought I needed to do to be more acceptable and to be more lovable. And instead of turning away from ourselves when we're struggling with this whole process, turn toward yourself. So I hope that's helpful for you. Thank you for bearing with me this week. I haven't been that visible or available to be supportive in the way I like to be on these videos, and to let you know what's possible. And that's what my goal with all this is. So one place, one area where you kind of know deep down you could be nicer to yourself with, or you could be more patient, or maybe have more faith. And try that and see what happens. And I would love to hear comments about what you did. I'm going to be reposting this video a couple different places, so with the article I'm writing, to hopefully bring all this home for you. So have a good weekend. Thanks so much, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.